connected.
Good evening, everybody. Got out here this evening. I thought I'm going to take this thing, Africa Twin, up on the mountain, try out these Tractionator adventure tires, see how they do. Because the stock was horrible trying to go up there. If there ain't a bunch of trees down in the way. We'll have to see about that when I get up there. The way the wind's blowing, it wouldn't surprise me a bit if there ain't trees across the trail. There's a limb down there. Well, it's already better. the other tires, I'd be spinning on all that. These things actually hook up instead of spinning, so it feels a lot different, but a whole lot better on the rocks. I feel like for doing these tight woods like this, the Africa Twin needs to be a different gearing. A little lower geared than first. But that wasn't bad at all. I actually haven't been up on the mountain in a long time. See if I can cross this log. Oh yeah. Uh-oh, there's another log. Another tree down. No problem. I may not be able to go down this hill. I've never actually been on this hill right here on the Africa Twin. Up or down it. There's some brush in the way too. With vines, that's nice. Yeah, maybe I can go through it here. Oh yeah. This is unreal, the difference on this kind of... As you can see, what I'm on is this loose rock, and it just rolls out from under your tires. But these tires, the rocks will still roll like anything, but when you catch ground, it actually bites instead of sliding like the stock tires. So I can come down through here and come to a stop pretty darn easy. Because this is a pretty big hill. I done it on the 250L, no problem, but it's a lot more nimble and lighter, and it had Tractionators on it too. So we will maybe turn around here and try going up it. That's where the challenge would be, trying to climb that thing. Because it is so loose. But I do have the traction control turned off, or there's no way you'd climb it without it turned off. Well, I don't have to get on it that hard, really. It's doing a good job. I wouldn't even have tried it with the stock tires. Through the grapevines. I gotta go back over this log. Just hit it fast. Sweet. That's awesome to know that I can go up that hill now. That's a plus. I mean, these tires just tear that hill up. I'm going to take it on gravel roads here in a minute. We'll see how it does on gravel roads. But that is an improvement. Whew. I'm winded now, but it just flew right up that hill. So that is super cool. Cool. That means even old Dale can make it. Well, not with them stock tires, he won't. He can come up this way with the stock tires this way, but it's still a challenge because this thing here, I see all the pace I'm riding right here. Couldn't ride that pace on the stock tires because this thing is like marbles and it was so horrible to try to ride on it. Ooh, hit that log, kind of kicked out from under me. But this thing here, these tires are great. I got them set. I don't know where to set them yet. You guys may recommend what you set your tires at. I got the rear at 35 and the front's at 26 right now, which probably a little much air for off-road. Probably need to let them down. But that's what I'm running on the highway right now. So put your input. Tell me what you think, what you run your tires on, not just Tractionator, whatever tires you got. Let me know what you run your air pressure at on your Africa Twin. This is huge difference going down this hill. I mean, I feel more secure. I feel safe now. More like I'm on a dual sport instead of a street bike trying to climb this stupid thing. This is great. Because anything you do on the stock tires, you hit the brakes and it'll be out from under you real easy. If I go down that's pretty steep right there. Down that hill. That's probably the steepest part. We'll just find out. Into the backyard. Yeah, and I mean the brakes work great with these tires. I'd have been sliding all over the place with stock. Let's go back up it. No problem. Super. They're really good on this grass too. That is great. I'm happy. Happy. I will take this thing on some dirt roads now, see how she does. I'll be back. Okay, here we go on the gravel. First time on the gravel with the Tractionators. Turn the traction control off, Woodsman. Well, that don't take long to tell a difference. I kid you not. I mean, just going easy on the gravel here, there's a huge difference. The bike is not walking all over the place. With the stock tires, you had to go pretty slow because it kind of dances around all over in the gravel. These things are just straight line. Man, that's a world of difference. of feels like I'm back on the 250L. It gives you confidence. You know, I thought the stock tires done okay. Well, I guess I was wrong. Okay putting, but I never rode the speed because it was just too squirrely. If you're just putting around on them, they'd roll on it and they'd be alright, but man, these things are just insane. Yeah, it feels like the 250L with 10 times more power. No doubt you can go at a greater speed with way more confidence. I mean, it just hangs right in there as a corner on the gravel. And it's good. Very impressive. Didn't know what I was missing. You don't know what you're missing until you have them. Somebody messaged me in one of my earlier videos before I put the Tractionator on, the Tractionator tires on, and said it will transform your bike. These tires will, and I'm telling you, they wasn't joking. It's not even like the same bike. It actually feels more at home on the gravel with these tires than it does on the pavement. On the pavement, it's a little loose. I'm not a big cornering person, you know, carving corners on a street bike anyway, so I'm not going to be a good one to tell you how good the Tractionators are at cornering on paved roads. You know, as far as straight line running back and forth to work, I have a few days now and they've done great on the pavement. Or like right here, on the pavement does just fine. But as far as going down through the twisties and really carving the corners, I'm not much into that anyway. Even when I had a CBR 600, I still wasn't a corner carver. So watch out for the dogs. But man, I'm telling you, just like this right here, being able to stop. If you do that on the stock tires, you try stopping that, the traction control goes nuts because the tires are trying to break loose. With these things here, the traction control, I don't even think it even, I mean, how hard do you have to hit them to make the traction control do anything? Because they never, the traction control is not even do anything because it's not breaking loose. Now right there, I felt it real hard with the front tire, and I felt it a little bit. But with the stock tires, you can't even barely hardly hit the brakes on this gravel, and you're just sliding. It just slides like crazy front and rear. So the traction control, you know, goes nuts. But with these tires, there's so much grip. Incredible. I wish I would have had these on when I we'll go up this road here. I wish I would have had these on when I had the crash, because I really honestly believe I wouldn't have had the crash. My problem was I got off to the side and there was loose gravel on a slope, and then right on that loose gravel on the other side was mud. Well, I lost traction in the gravel, then I hit the slick mud, and that didn't help. It was clay, and I laid it down, and with the stock tires, it was just like on slicks. But these things here, I guarantee you, would have totally changed the situation, because I feel like I'm on a dirt bike. Very impressive. If you want to see that video where I crashed with the stock tires, you can look back through my videos. It's quite a ways back, or you can just probably do a search for Woodzman Africa Twin crash, and it'll pop right up. I mean, even taking off and gassing it with this, you know, this Africa Twin has enough power. I can fry the tires off on the gravel, but I mean, just getting on it, it's not spinning. And the factory tire, it'll spin anytime you get on the gas on this gravel. This is so nice. Hard to stop bragging. I feel like a kid with a new toy. Somebody said, or a couple people said, on my video for the Tractionators I had on the 250L, a couple people commented almost rudely, but they said, can you brag those tires up anymore? But I'm sorry, I mean, I brag them up because I was that impressed with them. And just like I am with these, I'm that impressed with them. I'm not going to tell you a lie. If they're good, they're good. If they're not, I'm going to tell you. But now take this. I had stock tires going to extreme knobby tires. So there's going to be an absolute huge difference. And that's what I'm noticing now. And it gives me the confidence to ride like this on the gravel that I never would have had with the stock tires. I was actually babying the thing all the time with the stock. And now I'm doing, you know, 55 miles an hour on the gravel. Now this is loose gravel. They put gravel on this road and built it up here. I can feel a little bit of walking with the front tire. But if you can see, this is deep gravel. Now we're back to the normal road here. They put a lot of gravel on that hill, so I can feel a little bit of walking. But right here, it's really impressive straight line. I mean, there's hardly any wobble. A lot of that's just me, and of course the wind's blowing heavy. But I'm highly impressed, people. That's all I got to say. I definitely recommend the tires. I'll take them more off-road on some other trips we do, and we get in some mud and some leaves, wet leaves and stuff, and that's where the good challenge will be. So check out my next videos. Keep up to date. Click the thumbs up on this video and subscribe. If you click that bell, you'll get a notice when I put up a new video. So I appreciate y'all watching Woodzman Adventures, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.